their job is the nitty-gritty of what we do in serving one another. And in the Church of the Brethren, the tradition of calling forth and setting apart those who would be called deacons is an office of service. And so very quickly I know that many of you know all of these people, but there are some who don't. And so I'm going to ask you to introduce yourselves to the body.
Are we starting on this?
You're starting on that
Yeah. I'm Elizabeth Stobbs.
I'm Reggie Hall.
Brenda Hall.
Eddie Stevens.
Carrie Stevens.
Jason Barth.
Heather Barth. Joe Steele.
Her husband.
Nancy Lindstrom.
And all of you, with the exception of the two of you, have served this office before, many, for a long, long time. And for Jason and Heather, this is their first endeavor. And in the Church of the Brother, we call deacons. You, the body, have called them forth to this place of service. And so we welcome them into the deacon body this morning. When God calls persons to a task, and I'm going to be speaking to them, but I'm also speaking very specifically to you this morning, okay? Is that okay? When God calls persons to a task, interesting things happen. Take the story of the children of Israel wandering through the wilderness after being set free from Pharaoh. Their needs were many beyond what Moses could handle as their leader. And after listening to Moses complaining about the situation, the Lord instructed him to gather for me, the scripture says, 70 of the elders of Israel. And when they were all together in the tent of meeting, and this is recorded in the 11th chapter of Numbers, the Lord came down in a cloud upon them and spoke, and then took some of the Spirit that was upon Moses and put it upon those 70 elders. Now, what's really interesting is that some of these elders didn't stay put in one particular mold, doing only to the tasks to which they have been called. And as these who stand before you this morning will testify, they are often called to wear different hats, to serve different places in the life of the church. Two of them, Eldad and Medad, became prophets speaking before God. Something expected in that time, something that was expected only from Moses. Joshua, son of Nun, was upset by this behavior, and he asked Moses